Okay, guys, I'm just going to try something that Mike Pratt told me about. Not sure if it's really going to work, but let's see. Is anybody out there? We're just playing today. Hi, guys. Oh, hello, Jennifer. Okay, I'm going to try something. I don't know if it's going to knock me off or not, but I'm fixing to see how this works. See if it'll let me move one of these things around where I can see the chat. It might work and it might not. Mike said that it might help with the buffering a little. So you guys tell me, does it seem to be buffering? I see Carol and Rick and Alicia. Kyle and Mary, hello. Thank you, Kyle. I'm just trying to find a way to shut down some of our buffering, and Mike Pratt had this idea that if I did the pop-out chat and then shut down the feed that I was watching on YouTube, that maybe it would work. Bust and boom. You guys tell me, do you hear me? You say the video looks and sounds great. Is it buffering? I'm just checking. Looks good. Okay. Well, I really didn't have topics to talk about other than just our day. And I'm sitting here drinking mint tea. We have mint galore out here. And this is spearmint. I have it planted all under the peach tree there. Ooh, I have autumn oaks and Rhonda. And let's see, Brandy and Jay Bennett and Edward. I'm seeing y'all are saying it's not buffering. So maybe Mike Pratt knows what he's talking about. So you guys, Pratt Family Homestead, he's been a good help. He sent me a video, y'all, and if I learn how to do this, it would be awesome. On the video, he's sitting explaining how to do this, and when he gets through, or with the whole time he's doing the video, across the top, the banner, he has a banner running there that says, I love Deep South. And hey, Danny and Wanda, I love Deep South, over and over and over the whole time he's talking, and it was awesome. Hear you great, seems to be buffering good. Oh, it seems to be buffering good, or it's not buffering. No buffering. I see some saying that. Hi, 95472, Jennifer Wallace Lake, Amanda South Ark, rosemary tea all day. We have plenty of rosemary, but I love mint, and so I just went, and two, it's handy. It's right by the door. All I had to do is walk out the door and pick up a couple of leaves. Rosemary, I'd have to walk about 10 or 12 steps further. Just saying. Thank you, Edith. Patriots one needed. Looks great here in Georgia. Janet's been doing a Deep South binge, I think. She's been watching all our videos. We only have 500 and something of them, Janet, so you got a long ways to go. But she's been slowly catching up, I think. So this seems to help with the buffering, or maybe it's just because nobody really is on right now. Is that what it is? I'm really not sure. Um, not buffering at all. That's awesome. Maybe Mike Pratt does know what he's talking about. Yeah, mint is one of our favorites. I like the spearmint better. We do have peppermint and we have another mint. I can't ever remember what the other one is. But I have so many different kinds of things, and I'm learning. Hey, bandana grandma. Bad storms here in North Carolina. Oh, we had rain yesterday. It didn't really get bad. We got kind of some heavy rain, but not too bad, and it really watered the garden pretty good. And I think tomorrow night we're going to be talking about rain a little bit. The whole thing, different kinds of uses for rain, different things. Um, We're going to talk about rain. Yeah, Janet says she's catching up on all the videos. Um, that's why Carol's drinking is by the door. Yeah, whatever's easiest, you know. Um, so I've got quite a supply of teas that people have sent me, and I love all of them, but jasmine seems to be my favorite out of all the teas, and I do like the orange and the peach. And so I kind of mix things sometimes when I want something. And if I sit still, does it do better? Because I tend to move. When I move, does it buffer more? That was something that someone had said too, because Danny and I tend to move a lot. Do I know anything about lovage? Not really. I've not really checked into that one. Mainly the herbs I grow is something I know that will work here in South Mississippi. But today I planted borage, catnip, just for Grizz. But borage, Rain Country had sent me some of that, so I tried it. Let's see, what else did I plant? Cosmos. Patera at Appalachia's Homestead sent me Cosmos, so I planted those flowers. I planted echinacea because Mr. Larry had come down and brought me a lot of echinacea. These are all seeds. I am not good at getting stuff up with seeds, but we'll see. Oh, I see somebody coming in the door. I'm trying. They say it's not buffering. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, Danny's been working on the RV. He had to go get him something to eat. So it's looking, what is buffering? Buffering means when it fades in and out, when you can't see me or can't hear me. It buffers when I move. That's what I was afraid of. That's when a lot of it. So we've got to learn to be still. That's hard for me. Rhonda says they have tornado watch till 10 tonight. We've had a big, pretty sunny day, and it's really cool. It's not hot, so that's really good. Rhonda says, hi, Danny.
Hello.
So, okay, so I didn't want to stay on very long. I don't know if somebody else is on tonight. It's 4:30 already, and I don't know who's on when and where. Nope, that's tomorrow night. Yeah. Somebody's supposed to be on tonight. Hope Springs Eternal. Just because we love you. She just gave me $5. Isn't that sweet?
Cool.
Do y'all know if anybody's on live tonight? I think Gopher Green later tonight. Hey, Julie and Desert Dog. Very minor buffering. If I sit still, I don't buffer very much.
Well, that ain't gonna be possible.
I know. Just saying. Okay, I'm gonna move. I'll let Danny come sit by me a minute.
I had to get a snack. I had to get me a snack right quick.
Okay, let me ask you this. Somebody said the weeds, we were feeding the rabbits from the fields. What was that? That was a combination of,
I don't know.
I don't know. It's like 3 or 4 different kinds of weeds that just grow here wild. And the rabbits seem to love them. The chickens love them. So instead of just leaving them laying in the field, I just pull them all up and take them to the rabbits. And it gives us a wide variety of stuff.
How's the RV project going? Very slow.
Yeah, go for green.
I'm still tearing out. I mean, it's just, these things are built in a factory where they put them together piece by piece, and when you try to take them apart, it's really difficult.
Okay, so some are seeing some buffering and some aren't. When you moved into the frame, they said it buffered some. So moving probably does cause some.
Or we'll be little tin soldiers in, I reckon. We won't move.
Yeah, we'll have to be still.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen. He knows me too well. Yeah, Danny's still tearing out, but he's also putting, lights? Dealing with the lights a little bit on the back. We're trying to get the whole thing sealed where there's no leaks.
Yeah, the biggest issue is getting the water stopped.
You're buffing. Yeah, and there wasn't a lot of water. It's just little small areas
It's just
that
little
nobody
tiny
would have
places
thought
that you
of.
wouldn't think about, where they put a light on there, like where the tag lights go. Water's getting in around them. Where the brake lights go. Water's getting in around them. So I'm having to go back rebuild that whole system, put it all in there. I'm running new wiring right now, making sure every light on it works, sealing everything up as I go. It's just a process. There's no sense in putting anything new on the inside until we get the outside completely sealed up and it's dry.
Hi, Kelly from George County. Wow, she's a neighbor.
Oh, a neighbor from George County.
Well, I say she. Now, Kelly could
Well, it
be
could
a
be
guy.
George County anywhere.
Well, I
Is
think
it Mississippi?
Kelly's probably from George County, Mississippi, right? I'm just saying.
Janet said the RV scared her.
It really was in a really good shape. The fiberglass hull is in very good shape, and there was very little damage as far as water damage inside. But when you find it, you have to fix it.
Yeah, you got to fix it. I mean, the only way to find out where the water damage is to actually tear everything out. So.
And we wanted to redo. The inside is going to be totally different from what it was. It will not look like the old vintage RVs when we get through. It will be modernized.
Yeah, it'll look like a brand new one when I get through with it.
All right, how much RAM is in your machine? I'm assuming he's talking about the RV.
440, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is.
It's a 440.
Yeah, it's probably going to take a long time. I would say probably, just guessing, a year. It's going to take a long, long time. And we won't be doing anything except when we have the money to do something, because it's just, right now I think we spent about $150.
Yeah.
And that's putting some of the lights back, ordering some lights for inside.
Yeah, we ordered a few dome lights. We
the stripping,
the plastic stripping that goes inside things. We've ordered that. I mean,
and the caulking stuff.
The Dicor caulking. We've got several more things to order. We've got a list on Amazon that we go every time we find something we need. We go over and put it on that list so we won't have to hunt it down again.
Yeah, we're trying to keep up with our things because it's so hard to remember where you found things. So we're steadily, I don't know what you call it, bookmarking it,
putting on a wish list,
a list
or whatever.
So somebody Rhonda says, "Can I ask a question?" Sure. That's what we're here for.
That's what we're here for.
Julie said they had to tear out both the front and back parts of the roof, modernized it except for the outside. That's what we're.
That's basically for. Now we will repaint the outside once we get it completely finished, but right now
it's going to stay as is.
It'll stay like it is until I know 100% sure that I have the inside just like I want it, because I'm so particular and so OCD till when I finish it, it will be like a brand spanking new one.
Yes, he's got all y'all the wires. He has.
I've took out probably a 5-gallon bucket full of wires out of it.
Yeah, and he's got to go back with some, but we won't have as many wires in it as it did have.
No, it's going to have a whole lot less weight on it than it did when I took everything out. I mean, because we're not going to be able to use a lot of the stuff. The stove that was in it, I went to taking it apart, looking in it. It's just jam-packed with rat nests all up in the stove everywhere. Mm-hmm. The hood vent up on top of it was over the oven. It's all packed full of rat nests all up in there. So our thing is, let's just gut it down to the shell and rebuild it.
Yeah, I found a stove I like because I was looking for camper stoves, and those are so expensive. So we decided, what are we going to do? We're going to have to find something besides a camper stove. So I found a flat stove. 4 eyes. Wasn't it 4? Or was it 2?
2.
Might have been just 2.
It was 2.
But it's big enough for what we would want. And we're going back with something like that. We're not going to go the regular RV route.
Bust and boom. Our roof on ours is solid fiberglass. This whole RV is one giant solid fiberglass shell, which would not leak at all if people had not drilled all the holes in it that they drilled. So that's what I'm having to do, is go back and fix all the holes that's been drilled in it, because they didn't use any kind of good Dicor on them to seal them like they should have been.
Okay, now somebody, Rhonda wanted to know on the hats and shirts that she ordered, do we get the money? We get a portion of the money. They have to pay for the t-shirts and hats and we get the rest.
Yeah, we don't. It
And
ain't much. It's just a few dollars for each one of
yeah,
them, but it is just
but
it's a little
it's
bit.
easier to do that than it is for us to have them printed and us to pay shipping and everything. It's easier for them to handle it. We have so much going on till I couldn't handle anything else. We have Etsy orders I deal with now, so
Jay wants to know, am I going to go through the engine? Not at this point, I'm not, because at some point, if we decided we wanted to travel in it, we'd just drop a new engine in it.
yeah. Right now, traveling's not the issue for us. If we
Yeah,
go anywhere, it would be within a 20-mile radius here, because we have some lakes and a
yeah.
big, what's it
It
called?
goes, well, it's just that they're just private owned lakes that you can rent
Yeah.
places around it.
And that's more what he wants to do.
Echo Angel says is an apartment stove. No, it's not really an apartment stove. What do they call it? It's not an electric eye.
It looks like a flat top
it's a smooth
stove.
surface.
It's about 3 inches tall, and it maybe a convection top. I can't remember. It doesn't operate just like other stove tops.
Yeah,
It has a fan under it, and
it's a convection type. Yeah,
it says it would cook anything I'd want. And I'm not planning on cooking a lot. If we're out
right.
chilling, cooking's going to be the least thing I'm worried about.
Well, we'll have a gas system set up on the outside of it to be able to cook outside with.
Do we have bees on the homestead? We
We
did.
did have about 100 hives, but the company decided not to bring them back this year for some reason. So
We think
don't
it's
have
because
any.
of the heat. Because they usually winter them here because it's warmer here than it is where in the snowy areas. But it just gets too hot and it never cooled off.
Rhonda says, "Do we have a donate link?"
Uh, I guess just the $ at the bottom, PayPal. In the description, it does have our PayPal thing. Whatever.
Yeah, we have that, and then we have the super chat's been enabled. If you wanted to do that, that's another thing you can do.
If you go to something like PayPal, you would have to go to family and friends. That way it doesn't charge you or me. That's the only way I know to do it, that somebody doesn't get part of the money. That's just saying. Aunt.
Desert Dog, you're right. That 440 motor is worth more to the muscle car people.
There's our friends from Alabama, Scratch Made. They're headed to the country.
Headed to the country.
Well, you're going to be headed to the city in about 5 weeks. Just saying. Hope y'all have a good trip to the country, but how's that cotton going, girl? You got to let me know if it's coming up. Mine, how many? I had some cotton.
Ain't a lot of it come up. Some of it come up.
Just a few.
Yeah.
So after this rain and stuff, we're going to see. If it comes on up. I don't know how cotton is. Some people say they take and soak theirs and then plant it, but I didn't soak the cotton. I just planted it, and it's been raining, so we need to start selling sweet corn.
Well, I've got plenty of it if somebody wanted some.
Not that we raised, though.
Yeah.
Did you save seed last year? Okay, I didn't know you saved sweet corn.
Yeah,
I think Julie's the one that asked about sweet corn. I said you didn't have any.
Yeah, I've got sweet corn seed. Yeah.
It's the Stoll Evergreen.
Yep, Stoll Evergreen.
Okay, Julie, you'll just have to send me a private message or info@deepsouthhomestead.com or something like that, and we'll see.
Same price as Danny corn.
Okay. We'll just see if we can do that. Or she could even go to Etsy and order it and then put in the description that you want sweet corn, not Danny corn. It would be the same thing. All right, Scratch says, I have green too. I found in the seed bank. We'll plant this weekend. I'll soak and see what happens. Okay, she's got the green cotton.
Yeah.
Yeah, I planted the green, didn't I? Or did I plant the brown?
Yeah, you planted the green.
I planted the green. I have some brown. I just didn't plant it. All right, Desert Dog said they finally got some rain, but it's spring, which means wind. We have been having a nice little wind blowing, and it feels good coming through these doors.
Peter, I never have grown the Long Island cheese pumpkins. No.
Never heard of them.
Doc says, how does a sweet corn differ from Danny corn? Well, one of them is sweet corn, and Danny corn is field corn.
Janice, thank you. I would have to go to Hoss Tools and see if they're actually something to do with that link. Sometimes we get money from it and sometimes we
Yeah,
don't. So
sometimes
I'm
it
not
benefits us,
sure
sometimes it don't.
what's going on with that because we had a couple of people tell us they ordered through it and we never saw anything from it. When I call them, they say it's working. So let's just hope. I'll keep my eyes out over the next month and see how that works. Some of these affiliate links, I don't know if I'm doing it right and I'm just playing around with what they tell me and they're not real helpful on, and it's not Hoss Tools. Actually, I'm having to go through a share sale.
Yeah.
And it's hard to talk to those people. If I could talk to just Hoss Tools and they knew what to tell me, it would be better.
Maria says, good morning. He must be in another part of the world.
She is. She's in Australia. That's the one that she sent pictures. I didn't show Danny Maria. I'm sorry. She sent pictures of her corn. She pulled her corn, her sweet corn, and it's they're fixing to start having frost.
Hello, Mike.
Yeah, and she says good morning, so it's morning there.
Yeah, it's good evening here. That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, she had some nice, pretty corn she just pulled yesterday or the day before, seemed like. All right, I used to work in a museum which created the 1850s and they grew it there. I'm not sure what they're talking about.
At a working museum.
It is a variety from they're talking about your corn. Okay.
Talking about the Stole Evergreen.
Yes. That's why we liked it, and it is so sweet. It is
probably the best sweet corn I've ever found.
Yeah. What was the desert good? Oh, was the dessert good? They missed a S. Who was eating an almond cake? I've got a video I've got to make.
Yeah, I was just trying to eat up the rest of that almond cake.
It's called a magically moist almond cake, and I made the video a couple of weeks ago, but we've had so much till the videos just get pushed back. And it's all gluten-free, no flours in it. The flour is almond.
Actually, because everybody says gluten-free, but we found out if I eat gluten-free flour, it still affects me, and it has something to do with the rice flour. I don't know if it's the arsenic that's in the rice or the fact that the rice has been hybridized or what.
No, Doc.
No, Doc, the sweet corn is not a Danny created variety. It's just plain Stole Evergreen from the 1850s.
Oh, he was talking about the Long Island cheese pumpkin Bustin' Boone was. So I think that's what somebody was saying, send some of those to us.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, send some of those to us.
It is an old heirloom. That's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I didn't want to get into anybody's time. I didn't know if anybody.
Go for Green, I think, is the only one
like
coming on.
Like 8 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a while before he comes on.
But I didn't want to have to stay on all night. I got to fix supper too.
Yeah, I got to get back and get busy.
So if it's working pretty decent, that's all I really needed to know. And I thank you guys for coming in and spending a little time with me, checking it out. So not too much buffering, and we're going to try this tomorrow night. Y'all, I do have something I need y'all to do. The Texas Boys. And type in The Texas Boys all together with no spaces, and it'll pull them up. Because if you put spaces in there, you get somebody else. Two of them did videos for me, and Rufus and Buddy. And Through the Kids' Eyes. And y'all go over and watch their videos and help promote them a little bit and give them some love.
James, springtime is the best time to get your bees. It gives them all summer to be able to build up their supers so that they've got honey to live on through the winter and they won't swarm and leave on you as bad.
I think the wish list is public. I don't know. I had a couple of lists. I have a list and I have a wish list. So they may be public. I don't know. Y'all.
What are you talking about?
Quake Lake says something about making the wish list public.
Make that wish list public. Are you talking about for the RV?
I'd have to go back and look. I'm not 100% sure, but it may be.
I don't know on Amazon. I don't know. Is it where you can look at it on Amazon?
I have no clue, guys.
I don't know. We just made it. I don't know.
I just start making things because I didn't even know they had a wish list. I was sticking everything in the cart, and then my cart was getting overfilled. And I happened to see something that said a wish list, and I got to clicking on it yesterday. And I'm going, hey, I can do a wish list instead of filling the cart full.
Happy birthday, Jim.
Happy birthday, June.
Yeah, hope you have plenty more of them.
A witch list. Well, that might be it too.
Yeah,
But no, there was something else. What was I going to say?
I have no idea.
Oh, it just went
I
out the
give up.
window. I know I wanted to mention the Texas boys and see if they would go watch their videos, and I don't remember. Y'all come join us tomorrow night. Just saying. We're going to talk
Publicize it
about.
on your about page, maybe, quite like so.
Oh, I would have to check it and see. I don't know if it lets me do that or not. Hey, Hen Feather, what's going on? Nothing much. Just trying to find out if we're.
Just trying to find out if we're buffering, trying a new way of going online.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if it's because of the time of day, because when we're on Saturday night, it seems that everybody's on around here. So just have to share a link for a wish list. Okay.
Okay.
How do you like the new stove? We love it. It's just taking up space right now
we
because it's
love
too
it.
hot. But we got to make a fire, what, 5, 6
Yeah, we
times?
made 5 or 6 little small fires to get
Yeah.
the paint burn off of it.
And Amber Marie.
You're welcome to mention my channel.
Okay. Okay, so we have Amber Marie. I need to check her out and see, do you have videos up? A lot of you guys have your name, and if you have your name, I don't ever go check for videos because I don't know that you have actual videos up. Most people have like a Homestead name or something, so I know that there's videos there.
Sheila said, your next RV video, post the RV wish list there.
Oh, okay.
I got another one coming up about rebuilding the brake lights. You would not believe what I had to go through to build these brake lights because you cannot buy them anymore. They do not exist. The company don't exist. There's nobody that makes them, so I had to really go back and redesign and rebuild these brake lights.
Yeah, and it was really cool because Julianne left a couple of things in the RV and said, just do what you want to with them. And one of them, and y'all will be shocked, is going to really come in handy
one
for
of them
that.
actually comes in handy for
I'm
the brake
not going to give it away yet.
Yeah, don't give it away.
I'll tell y'all, he is the master of creating something out of something else. I don't know what you call that. MacGyver, I guess is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a MacGyver thing. But, I got to put that video together. It'll probably come out, what, Monday? Tuesday, something like that? It won't be Tuesday. Tuesday's porch time, so it'll be Monday or...
I don't know.
Monday or Wednesday, so there'll be another RV video next week.
Sometime next week. Hen Feather says she's got videos, but just Sean doing her face yet. Yeah, it takes a while to kind of get used to people looking at you and you're not knowing.
You got to learn that it don't matter what you look like because it is what it is. I mean, look at me. I mean, this is a face that only a mother could love. And,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're not the cutest people around. If y'all are looking for cute, y'all have to go find some of the young people. A jack of all trades.
Yes, I am. I'm a jack of all trades and master of none.
Well, no, he masters all of them too.
I do master them all.
I believe in did a few videos, but it is not for everybody. Not everybody likes making videos.
Yeah, not everybody's into that.
And
if somebody told me 2 years ago I'd be doing this, I just laughed at them.
Yeah, because Danny was like the ultimate in privacy. I see Quake Lake's talking about getting past privacy concerns. Danny was like,
look, I was super private. I was completely out of the system as far as anybody even knowing I existed, and now here I am on YouTube.
What is the year and make of the
1978 Dodge Class C 20
American
Clipper, 23 or 24 foot American Clipper.
Amber said she's not cute, but she don't care. I guess that's how I feel.
There's always somebody prettier. That's right, yeah. Doc. There's always somebody that looks better. There's always, like with guys, there's always somebody badder. There's always somebody better looking. There's always somebody better built. So just might as well enjoy it.
Just went offline.
For a second.
Oh, just for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking of that. I mean, every day, if I get up and comb my hair or whatever, I throw a hat on, it doesn't matter. I'm not worried about what anybody thinks of me. And I guess that's the beauty of living in the country. you know, except that I put it on YouTube.
That's the way we look at it, Amber. We just got we just got good info, we think, and that's what we don't worry about it. We don't try to dress up. We don't try to get lighting just right. We don't try to do this. We don't try to do that. We just put them
Hey,
up. If you want to look at them,
I
you can look at
did
them.
try to get lighting right because I was turned toward the door because I thought it'd be awesome that y'all could look out the back door, but all you saw is this big, gigantic white
Glow.
spot.
Yeah.
So lighting is important.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm going to let you guys go.
Yep, I got to get back busy. We've stopped for 15, 20 minutes here. That's longer than I'm supposed to. I'm going to get in trouble.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get a whip out to him. That's just wrong.
It's not a matter of vanity. It's using the camera
And not falling.
That's right.
Yeah. Look, I fell what day? Sunday, but I didn't have a camera. I was just walking. We have our fig tree has roots by the chicken house, and one of them caught, and I flipped, and so now we've got to figure out how to make a safe walkway. Oh, there's Homestead Mama.
Yeah.
She says she don't care about fluffy stuff either.
Nope. What kind of internet do we have? It's ancient internet.
Right past dial-up.
Yeah, we have a DSL, but we only pull in 3.0, and our upload speed is only 0.33, so we're not even up to 1 yet.
Everybody says Mary Beth loves our accents. Okay, see you guys tomorrow. Y'all have a good night, and check out the Texas Boys for me, and we'll talk to y'all later.
All right. Y'all
Good
have
night,
a good
guys.
one. Good night.